This is Vince and Johnny with Bulldog Rooter, job number 40536913. This is an upload video. We got called out for a main line backing up. We came out and tested. I first saw an elevated clean out leaving the north foundation wall of the house and saw a floor drain in the basement slab, so I was thinking it's either a dry well or less likely it's piped further down. So it turns out we did some testing, found out the toilet, when flushed, would actually back up out of the basement floor drain. So came to the conclusion that it has to be tied in outside past the elevated cleanout. We first tried to cable this line 3 times, 2-inch blade and a spade tip, and we could not get it clear. The customer authorized use of the jetter to clear the line, so we ran out with a piercer tip. We went out 3 times. And at that point I was finally able to feed the camera out of the customer's private line, and we still just saw very dense, thick sludge built up in the line. We've got the camera sitting in the city sewer. It's totally dry there, as you can see. We're pulling into the customer's private line, the stub out of which is 6-inch clay. Right here is where it goes up to 4-inch. You can see here's the transition. You'll notice the camera dumped down around 66 feet. Thanks, man. There was extreme sludge buildup. We first ran the camera out just because we were kind of surprised to see the floor drain backing up. The line wasn't holding water until 9-10 feet out, and come to find out the line actually exits at the elevated cleanout, dives down, picks up a clay Y, which the floor drain is served by, which you'll see here nearing the end of the video inspection. So far so good on this line. We're at 56 feet. It's not holding water. There are no root intrusions that I can speak of in this line. So right now you're starting to see water hanging out there, not moving. That's starting around, I would say it ends around 52 feet from the basement cleanout. So there's a little bit of a belly here. And also important to note, a break there. You can see like the speckled color of a rock. We have rocks kind of like that around here. Looks like the line was bedded with a rock on top of it, and over time it busted through the clay pipe. Another break. So that belly ended about 48 feet. So I'd say it's a 4-foot long belly. There's 2 breaks right there from rocks about 4 feet apart. A little bit of an offset there. You can see it holding water back. Okay, now you see the beginning of another belly. I would say that's running about 12 feet into the line. This is the fitting that I referenced where the floor drain ties in, and you can see the water standing still. Waste and wastewater comes down from the angle the camera is pointing, and it hits that belly, and it's stopping there. So between those 2 bellies, I think that's why sludge is forming in this line. It's only been about 7 months since the customer had this cleared with a jetter. Right here, and it's a Y fitting. We did test by having the customer pour water directly in the basement floor drain, and we witnessed it coming by here. That was probably 5 minutes ago, and you can see there's waste and paper still sitting right there. This is coming up that Y fitting towards the basement cleanout. Then transitions to cast iron. Right there was the transition, I believe. We're pulling out of the basement cleanout, which is where work was performed today. This concludes the video inspection. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.